We rely on our mail to make decisions every day, which is why we have heard concerns about delays with the Postal Service.
If I go more than a day or so without taking something when I have a lung infection, it can get pretty bad. And sometimes it'll say it's in there, but it doesn't come for a couple of days.
Holly says she waits weeks for medication. People have sent concerns to us about bills being paid on time or shoppers losing product in transit. Now, with the election day just months away, the question people are asking is, will my ballot be lost in the mail or arrive in time to be counted? Could that actually happen? There have been recent policy changes at the United States Postal Service, such as cutting overtime pay and removing some postal locations and services. Spokane postal workers were preparing to process almost all of the mail in eastern Washington until a new order stopped the shutdown. Workers started plugging their machines back in, but many of the machines are no longer functioning.
They took them apart and dismantled them. Each machine is 36,000 letters an hour. They've lost almost 150,000 letters an hour processing capability.
So with all of these changes, how fast is the mail traveling in Spokane County? So KREM 2 put USPS to the test. But let's be clear, this is an unscientific experiment. We sent 20 letters from 10 different offices all in one day, and all to one location on the South Hill. The letters are marked as first-class mail, the same as your election ballots. The letters are marked by location, sent with either an A or a B. A means I went inside and hand-delivered it. B means I went through the drop box. 2 down, 18 to go. And now we're going to Medical Lake. Okay, now let's speed this up. Two business days later, I got a huge stack of letters, with only 2 missing. The next afternoon, I received the last 2 letters. The last 2 I received were not a pair, but rather 2 different locations miles away from each other. The letters were sent from inside the USPS locations in Spokane and Spangle. All in all, Spokane County's mail is pretty consistent. Most letters arrived in between 2 and 3 days. But I do want to note that this was not official election mail. But Spokane County Auditor Vicki Dalton is confident that Washington's mail-in process will work.
You have essentially election week, not election day. Election day is just the deadline.
In previous elections, ballots come in on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday after Election Day through the mail. This election, there are coronavirus restrictions that limit how many people can process ballots at one time. But Spokane County has planned ahead.
We may end up with a few more ballots coming to us the week after Election Day, but that's going to be fine because we have those 3 weeks in which to process ballots and to certify.
As long as mail-in ballots have valid postmarks, their 3-week grace period between being sent and being certified ensures every ballot is counted. The Postal Service is encouraging everyone to vote early. Your ballot must either be postmarked no later than Election Day or returned to a ballot box by 8 p.m. on Election Day. On October 16th, ballots are being mailed out. To see how you can track your ballot through Washington State's voter portal, text MAIL to 509-448-2000. Reporting in Spokane, Morgan Trout, KREM 2 News.